Welcome back, focused learners. I'm absolutely thrilled you've tuned into today's explainer. We are uncovering a massive and, honestly, an often missed financial benefit specifically designed for Texas public servants. If you serve your community, well, there are some really significant funds out there waiting to make your path to homeownership a whole lot more affordable. So we're going to break down exactly what this benefit is, how the math works, and most importantly, how you can claim it.
So, first things first, are you a Texas hero? Now, I ask you that directly because, let's face it, a lot of folks just assume housing assistance is this overwhelming bureaucratic hassle, right? But let's completely reframe that thinking today. The program we're unpacking isn't jumping through hoops. It's an exclusive reward. It's something you have already earned through your daily service to the state of Texas.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the official list of professions that literally hold our state together and qualify for this benefit. We're talking about our military veterans, our teachers, our dedicated first responders, and corrections officers. If you work in any of these fields, and especially if you're looking to plant your roots in Central Texas areas, places like Killeen, Belton, Temple, Coppers Cove, or Harker Heights, this treasure literally belongs to you. You've done the hard work for your community. Now it's time to let this program do the hard work for your wallet.
Here's a quick roadmap for today so we don't get overwhelmed. We'll start with Section 1, the Secret Texas Hero Benefit. Then, Section 2, Stacking Your Financial Rewards. Section 3, Choosing Down Payment Help. Section 4 covers your guide, Homevets Realty. And finally, Section 5, the path to homeownership.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the Secret Texas Hero Benefit.
I call this a secret because it is actually astonishing how many qualified buyers just miss out on it entirely. The engine behind this whole benefit is the Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation, or TSAHC for short. Now, it's absolutely vital to understand that TSAHC is not a lender, and it's not the government. It's a self-sustaining statewide nonprofit that was created back in 1994. They have a very real, very tangible mission, making safe, decent housing accessible for our community servants. And they do this by partnering with approved lenders and highly trained realtors. The best part? The barriers to entry are remarkably low. You just need a minimum 620 credit score, and you need to meet their county income limits, which, by the way, especially in Central Texas, are actually much more generous than most buyers expect.
Moving right along to Section 2, Stacking Your Financial Rewards.
The mechanics of this program get incredibly exciting when you realize you can stack multiple rewards. You don't just pick one form of help from a menu and walk away. And this brilliantly illustrates the first major piece of that stack, 5%. That is the massive down payment and closing cost assistance you can receive. Up to 5% of your total loan amount. You can use this money to cover your down payment, your closing costs, or even a combination of both. When you pair this with the program's competitive fixed-rate 30-year mortgage, meaning no teaser rates, no nasty surprises down the line, you are establishing an incredibly solid foundation for buying a home.
But wait, we're stacking benefits, remember? The second layer is the Mortgage Credit Certificate, or MCC. This is perhaps the single most underused benefit in Texas home buying. The MCC gives you up to $2,000 back. But listen, this isn't just a mere tax deduction, it's a dollar-for-dollar federal tax credit. That means it pays you back up to $2,000 of your mortgage interest directly off what you owe the IRS every single year for the entire life of your loan. It's a game changer.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how that real-world math plays out over time. Look at this. In year 1, you get a $2,000 tax credit. Fast forward to year 10, boom, another $2,000 credit. Still in the home at year 25? You guessed it, another $2,000 credit. We are talking about tens of thousands of dollars in lifetime potential that stays right there in your family's bank account instead of being sent off to the IRS. That is the literal definition of a wealth-building tool.
And the compounding power of this stacking metaphor goes one step further. When a Texas hero combines that down payment assistance with the mortgage credit certificate, the standard fee to even set up the MCC is completely waived. So by layering these benefits together, you literally create an additional $500 in immediate savings on top of the whole shebang.
Let's head into Section 3, Choosing Down Payment Help.
Okay, so once you're approved for that assistance, you actually get to decide how that money is delivered. Let's impartially compare your two options here. Option 1 is a grant. This is a true gift, you never pay it back, and there are absolutely zero strings attached, meaning no second lien on your title. The trade-off, a slightly higher mortgage interest rate. So this is usually best for buyers who are planning to stay in the home long term. Now, option 2 is the deferred forgivable second lien. This option gives you the lowest possible first mortgage rate. It carries 0% interest and no monthly payments, and, get this, it is completely forgiven after 3 years as long as you don't sell or refinance. So if you stay put for just 36 months, it effectively becomes free money too.
Next up, Section 4, your guide, Homevets Realty.
Now, understanding the math is great, right? But executing it flawlessly, that requires a guide. The program is incredibly detailed, and finding the right professional to navigate the setup alongside your relocation timing is absolutely crucial. This is perfectly captured in a quote straight from the official TSAHC Realtor directory. Homevets Realty is trained on every part of the Homes for Texas Heroes program. So the crucial point is, while TSAHC doesn't mandate that you use a specific realtor, choosing one who is officially participating and trained on the exact nuances of this program is the key to unlocking your treasure without delays or costly mistakes. Most agents out there simply don't know this program cold.
See, Homevets Realty built their entire brokerage around serving the exact people this program was designed for. They've been a veteran-owned brokerage since 2005. Their broker-owner, Jose Segarra, is an Army veteran and the former 14-year mayor of Killeen with over 1,000 transactions under his belt. They have unmatched local expertise from Coppers Cove to Harker Heights, and they know exactly how to layer these TSAHC benefits directly on top of VA loans. Plus, there is zero high-pressure upselling. Their buyer consultations are completely 100% free.
Finally, Section 5, the path to homeownership. Let's move to and see how this builds, because while we've covered some deep financial benefits today, the actual process is incredibly straightforward when guided by the right experts. It builds across 5 simple steps. Step 1 is just taking a quick 4-minute eligibility quiz. Step 2, you got pre-approved with a TSAHC-approved lender. Step 3 involves completing a simple, self-paced homebuyer education course. In Step 4, you find your dream home with Homevets Realty, ensuring it fits all the guidelines. And Step 5, you close and move in. The best part is, utilizing these benefits takes no longer than a traditional closing. We're usually talking just 30 to 45 days.
Let's quickly fire off a few fast facts to clear up the most common questions we hear. Yes, you can totally pair this with conventional loans, or government-backed options like VA loans for veterans and FHA loans. No, you do not have to be a first-time homebuyer to get the down payment assistance, though I should note the MCC tax credit generally does require it. You need a minimum 620 credit score, and explicitly, if your score isn't quite at 620 or 640 yet, don't worry, Homevets Realty can connect you with credit repair resources to get you over that finish line. And finally, working with Homevets Realty costs you, the buyer, absolutely nothing directly. We've covered the benefits, the math, and the exact steps to take, so I'm going to leave you with this final thought today. Are you ready for your reward for service? If you're a Texas hero, this program was built specifically for you, and Homevets Realty was built to help you use it. Please don't leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table. Reach out to Homevets Realty, take that quick eligibility quiz, and start your journey to a beautifully affordable home today. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.